Now, here's the other part of this other America paradigm. See, because of this central counterparty strategy that's been going on for several years, and what I understand, at least in the state of Texas, to be illegal, opposite way transactions connected to inverse indexing, that immediately after my posting on YouTube, as I was reviewing it, the next video that comes up is a Fox News segment concerning a person from Hong Kong that was involved with biomedical research who is providing information after making it to the United States and finding a way to contact the FBI that China had information about the coronavirus and its person to person transmission far before it was acknowledged publicly, either by China or by the World Health Organization. Now, the thing is, the fact that this woman is from Hong Kong and that she is acknowledging her efforts to contact the Federal Bureau of Investigation at the time that she alleges she did after going through an airport in California are all emergent, immediate issues that need to be addressed. And whatever would be otherwise considered to be important in terms of business or reconciliation or maybe network building, or what some people would say would be getting to know the family or maintaining a relationship so that you can get that big ask as part of whatever it is you're involved in, is important. All of that's important. But so is somebody with that level of expertise saying that they have that kind of information and that they feel that if somebody had acted on it as soon as they had it, it may have prevented the proliferation of what some people are trying to masquerade as a public health pandemic. A, that she's from Hong Kong is important because my understanding is that there has been a long term effort to plan an attack that was supposed to be specifically debilitating to the United States but global in scale, that had identified Hong Kong as the port of entry for things to have certain acts of laundering occur in connection with China so that it could then be redistributed via Singapore. This has been evident since 2015 and was beta tested in the spring of 2019 when there was a riot in Hong Kong that was specifically and strategically coordinated. It was as if there were actors that were testing to see if they would be able to successfully execute the kind of public outburst they were trying to plan to have the specific kinds of responses from the market at that time. And the confirmation that it was premeditated is that the publicly accessible documentation of the entity that financed it ended up being changed immediately after they confirmed the success of the operation. Secondly, confirmation on that has come from the fact that that same financial institution was financing short term life insurance policies that had their termination date at a very specific time. As a matter of fact, the last date of those active short term life insurance policies preceded a major announcement of significant gains in the futures market between Asia and the United States. It was as if the day that those short term life insurance policies terminated, they got auctioned off and got picked up in the United States. Majority of people who purchased those life insurance policies were people connected to people who were students in universities in Singapore. This was before Congress passed a bill in the United States to float a decision on student loan forgiveness in the United States for a month. What they've done with it? Dot, dot, dot. All of this information was here in the United States, what I just said, over a year before anybody said anything about COVID 19, which, by the way, was last autumn.